Imagine designing a priceless, sacred masterpiece that also has to survive a brutal desert and pack flat for travel. Today, we decode one of the most complex architectural blueprints in history, the Tabernacle. Let's step inside. We are diving into one of the most ancient, complex architectural plans ever written down. But there is a massive paradox at the heart of this project. This isn't a permanent, immovable temple built of heavy stone and mortar. It has to be breathtakingly beautiful and deeply sacred, but also profoundly mobile. It has to be hauled across a brutal, unforgiving wilderness by a nation of former slaves. How do you design a portable palace for the creator? You start by looking up. This brilliant design wasn't a sudden burst of human invention or a clever architectural brainstorm. It was a divine pattern shown directly to Moses on a smoking mountaintop. Replicating a heavenly model on the dirt means there is absolutely no winging it. Every single measurement, material, and clasp has to follow the preordained plan with zero deviation. The project demands absolute perfection, starting from the outside in, and the exterior was built for one specific purpose: ultimate survival. The outside of the tabernacle is all about pure function and rugged durability. It features a multi-layer defense system against the harsh desert elements. The outer layers consist of weatherproof leather, tanned ram skins dyed red, and a massive main tent woven from heavy goat hair. It took 11 massive curtains of goat hair hooked together with 50 bronze clasps to create this practical, rugged shell. But step inside and everything changes. Step through the heavy goat hair tent, and you are instantly transported into a totally different world, defined by absolute sanctity and incredible artistry. The inner walls are crafted from finely woven linen to set the space apart as holy. Brilliant blue, purple, and scarlet threads are woven together, featuring skillfully embroidered cherubim, angelic figures guarding the space. And unlike the rugged outside, these beautiful inner panels are joined together by 50 clasps made of pure, solid gold. But what is holding all this up? Beneath the beautiful textiles is a massive golden framework. The skeleton of the tabernacle is made of precious materials, strong enough to support the heavy dwelling, but specifically designed to be taken apart. It features 48 massive frames carved from durable acacia wood, completely overlaid with radiant gold. These golden frames don't rest in the dirt. They stand securely in 96 heavy bases made of solid silver, all held together by golden crossbars. It is a staggering display of wealth. Here is the true genius of the design. Despite all the heavy gold, solid silver, and intricate artistic detail, every single piece is completely modular. It is essentially an ancient, sacred engineering marvel, a flat-pack temple. It could be carefully taken apart, transported across the harsh desert on wagons, and perfectly reassembled at the very next campsite without losing an ounce of its glory. But all of this intricate engineering exists to protect one highly restricted space at the very back. We finally reach the heart of the tabernacle, the most holy place. This is the most restricted, sacred space of all, which the rest of the structure exists simply to protect. It is separated by the veil, an incredibly heavy curtain made of fine linen, colored thread, and embroidered cherubim. You can pass into the holy place, but only behind this second, ultimate curtain does the Ark of the Covenant rest. We are left with a fascinating summary. For a building that was entirely temporary and mobile by nature, absolutely no expense, material, or detail was spared. It was built with the intense precision and immense preciousness of something meant to last forever. What does that paradox, this temporary, moving form, built with such eternal, painstaking detail, tell us about its real meaning? It shows that the presence of God isn't tied to a permanent location. It moves with His people. All right, we've unrolled the blueprints for an ancient engineering marvel. Before you go, let me leave you with 2 questions to sit with. First, We often think of sacred spaces as massive, permanent buildings. What does a mobile temple teach us about how God wants to interact with us in our daily, moving lives? Second, the tabernacle was perfectly ordered and beautiful inside, even when surrounded by a chaotic desert. How can you cultivate a sacred, ordered space within your own mind when life gets chaotic? Take a moment, breathe, and let them sink in.